Maria is smart. Not, I watched a few YouTube videos, smart. I mean genuinely careful with her money. She's the kind of person who doesn't like debt. She saves, plans, thinks ahead. Over the last 2 years, she built up $38,000 in savings. No loans, no interest, no stress. And finally she decides, I'm going to buy my next car, cash. Sounds responsible, right? That's what most people think. So she walks into the dealership on a Saturday morning, calm, confident, no pressure. She already knows what she wants. She's done her research. She picks the car, takes it for a test drive. She loves it. Then the salesperson asks her one simple question. So, how are you planning to pay today? And Maria, proud of herself, says, cash. The salesperson smiles. Not a normal smile. A bigger smile than she expected. Fast forward 3 hours later. Maria drives home in her new car. She paid full price, didn't get the trade-in value she hoped for, and somehow ended up with an extended warranty she didn't even plan to buy. But here's the part that makes this dangerous. She still felt like she won, because in her mind, at least I don't have a car payment. And that's exactly why this mistake is so expensive, because what Maria did is one of the most costly decisions you can make at a dealership, and most people don't even realize it. Here's something most people don't understand. A car dealership is not just one business. It's actually 4 businesses stacked together. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. First, you have the sales floor. That's what you see. The handshakes, the test drives, the let me check with my manager routine. That's just the front. But behind that, there's the finance department. And this is where things change. Because this is where dealerships make serious money. When someone finances a car through the dealership, the lender actually pays the dealership a commission. It's called a reserve, and it can be anywhere from $500, $1,000, even $3,000 on one deal. Now pause for a second. What happens the moment Maria says, I'm paying cash? That entire stream of profit, gone, instantly. And here's where it gets interesting. The dealership doesn't just accept that loss. They recover it, just not in a way you notice. Suddenly, the price becomes less flexible. The trade-in offer drops. Extra add-ons start appearing. Protection package, extended warranty, interior coating, small things, but they add up. That smile Maria saw, that wasn't friendliness. That was calculation. And here's the twist. Maria didn't lose because she paid cash. She lost because she revealed it too early. Now, before you think this is about never paying cash, it's not, because the real mistake here isn't just at the dealership. It's how most people think about their money. Let's zoom out for a second, because this is where things get uncomfortable. Imagine you have $40,000, and you use all of it to buy a car. What just happened? That money is gone. And what did you get in return? An asset that loses value every single day. The moment you drive that car off the lot, it drops in value. Fast. Now, compare that to a different decision. Same $40,000, but instead of putting it all into the car, you finance the vehicle at, let's say, 5% interest, and you take that $40,000 and invest it. Historically, the stock market has returned around 8 to 10% annually over time, which means your money could be growing faster than the interest you're paying. That difference, that's where things get interesting. That's not a trick. That's math. Now, quick reality check. This only works if you actually invest the money. You get a reasonable interest rate. This is not about being reckless. It's about being intentional, because what Maria did felt safe, but it wasn't optimized. She traded flexibility for comfort. And by the way, if this is changing how you think about money decisions like this, subscribe, because most people never learn this stuff. And that's exactly why they keep making expensive, safe decisions. Now, here's where most people get this wrong again. They think the lesson is, okay, I should finance everything. No, that's not the lesson. The real lesson is about control. Because the moment you tell a dealership, I'm paying cash, you lose leverage. And leverage is everything in a negotiation. Think about it like this. If you walk into a market and the seller knows you have to buy, you can't negotiate. Who has the power? Not you. There was a woman, similar situation, walked into a dealership confident, ready to pay cash, thought she was doing everything right, walked out thinking she got a good deal, only to find out later someone else bought the same car, negotiated better, and paid less while still financing. That's the part that surprises people. Paying cash doesn't make you a better buyer. Sometimes it makes you an easier one. So the real question becomes, if paying cash too early puts you at a disadvantage, then what should you actually do instead? Because there's a way to structure this where you keep your negotiating power, protect your money, and still make the smartest financial decision long term. And this is where